What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually going from Hawthorne back to downtown Los Angeles in morning rush hour traffic. I just finished my appointment in Hawthorne, so I'm driving back home to Los Angeles. We'll see how Tesla Autopilot does in today's video in this traffic, and hopefully it doesn't do any glitches. So welcome back to the channel and thanks for watching another video, and let's get into it. So we're passing the Hawthorne Airport right here, or actually I don't even know what the airport is called, but we're in Hawthorne right now, so this is where SpaceX is, this is where the Tesla design studio is, and the helicopter is just pulling off right there. So definitely a pretty interesting area with a lot of aviation and I guess space as well. About to get on the highway here at 105 East, 10:13 a.m. So I would still categorize that as morning rush hour traffic. So let's see how the Tesla Autopilot system does in this morning route back to downtown Los Angeles. We're about to get into the highway on-ramp right here, and then we'll throw it onto Tesla Autopilot. Definitely a pretty bright day with no clouds in the sky, and the sun is facing directly at us, so hopefully it won't affect the cameras as much. But it's 79 degrees out, and we are just getting onto the highway, so we'll make a left lane change pretty quickly and then we'll throw it into autopilot. Cruise control speed setting is set to 85 miles an hour, and we're currently going at 50 miles an hour. Thanks for watching another video, guys. If you're new here, my name is Dennis. I have a Tesla Model Y Performance and I make videos about my experience. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. Just cruising along right now at about 48 miles an hour. We're about to get into the 110 North, but we're currently on the 105. Definitely no traffic just yet. I do have to get into the right lane because that's the highway on-ramp to the next highway. So let's go ahead and make the right lane trigger. Turned off the auto steer right there. Go ahead and making the lane change manually and then throwing it back into auto steer autopilot. Still going pretty slow right now, about 52 miles an hour. This car in front of us is going pretty slow, but the cars on the left and right side of us are going pretty fast. Just pacing this car in front of us. Tesla is slowing down just a little bit more. It was going 55 miles an hour and now it's going down to 52. This truck in front of us just came into our lane, so we're just going to pace it just a little bit. The follow setting is still set to follow 1 car length. So we're just going to pace this car as we go onto the 110 North highway on-ramp. This highway bridge on-ramp kind of goes a little bit to the left. So let's see how autopilot follows along this highway. You can see there's definitely some traffic showing up on the Tesla navigation up here. So we'll see how autopilot reacts to some of this traffic. I think all these lanes merge into 5 lanes. Looks like there's 4 on the left and then another 3 on the right. So all these are going to merge into a combined set amount of lanes onto the 110. A little bit of braking from Tesla Autopilot system down to 30 or even 26 miles an hour. Slowing down a little bit now as we pace this truck in front of us. In terms of what version this is version 10.2, 2021.4.18.2. And this is the latest version at the time of this recording. We have definitely run into some rush hour traffic right here. To get to our destination, it's another 8.4 miles or 16 minutes, and we have basically came to a crawl. The HOV lane is all the way to the left, or it's actually an easy toll pass lane or an express lane, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it because that's about 6 lane changes over, which is going to take us forever on the autopilot system or even manually. So we're probably just going to stay in this lane. Definitely coming to a crawl right here, going like 5 miles an hour, now slowing down to 1 miles an hour. These lanes are merging together. There's 3 on the right side and about 4 on the left side, and we're actually in the most toughest lane probably because I think these 2 lanes merge together as 1, So this is usually where Tesla Autopilot likes to freak out just a little bit, because it tries to detect which lane, and it doesn't necessarily see that the left lane or whatever merging lane coming into you is actually combining into one lane. So it will kind of stay or pace the cars in front of us. But it looks like maybe this lane actually stays as its own, but the lane on the right actually merges into our lane. So let's see how Autopilot reacts when these cars get closer and closer. Typically what I've seen is sometimes it will pace or wait for the car to go in front of us, but sometimes it will also accelerate side by side with the cars in front of us as well. Hopefully, because this CRV on our right side has the ticker on, it will just let that car in. But right now, this truck in front of us is coming out of our lane, and the CRV just came into our lane, so really no issue from Tesla Autopilot. This van right here is coming into our lane now. As we go to this merge, there's a Lexus on our right-hand side that was going to accelerate, but then decided at the last minute not to. And now we've completely merged the lanes into one, and we are just pacing this car in front of us. So really no issues there from the Tesla Autopilot system. It did a fantastic job in handling that 2-lane merge to 1. Okay, it looks like we are coming up on another 2-lane merge down to 1. That car just came out of the emergency lane and just merged into our lane, came into our lane, so I guess he's just in a rush. But we're slowing down to 1 mile an hour now, and we're gonna come up to this area where these 2 lanes now merge to the left lane, and that's probably where the traffic starts to let up after that. Just Tesla's increasing speed a little bit now. There's a car to our left. We're pacing pretty nicely right now where we can actually come into this lane, and the car is just giving us a ton of room, or the car in our left rear is giving us a ton of room so we can come in. And so Tesla Autopilot didn't really make any issues there and merged correctly from 2 lanes down to 1 pretty easily. Now we're just pacing this car in front of us, going about 20 miles an hour. The left lane seems to be going a little bit quicker. There's a highway on-ramp to our right side right here where a bunch of cars are coming in. So they're probably going to merge into our lane. So we should probably get out of this lane and go to the left lane so that we don't run into any issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on to the left signal. I'm gonna go ahead and manually adjust our lanes and then throw it back into auto steer. Definitely an area you certainly need to pay attention when you're in autopilot in these rush hour traffic areas. You can let the system handle it itself, but sometimes it will glitch, and it did a pretty good job in that 2-way or 2 sets of highway merges. Now we're increasing speed up to 40 miles an hour. This lane still seems to be going a little bit slower, so we should probably find another time to go to the left lane. So I went ahead and made the left turn signal, and now throwing it back into autopilot. Increasing speed up to 55 miles an hour. Tesla is doing that all on its own. Hopefully there won't be any more traffic as we get closer to the downtown area. But of course it looks like there is where the 10 meets the 110. So we'll probably increase speed up to about 55 miles an hour and then go back down to like 30, 40 miles an hour. The left lane seems to be going a little bit faster, so let's go ahead and make that left lane change. Throwing on the ticker, it deactivates auto steer immediately, and then throwing it back into autopilot. Okay, so some random braking right there. I guess it detected the shadow of the bridge above us and did some shadow braking for some reason. Unless I missed that the car to the right of us was trying to come into our lane, or maybe it detected it, but that was just pretty random right there. Going about 33 miles an hour. Of course, there's some more traffic in the downtown Los Angeles area as we meet the 10 East, or the 10. Coming to a complete stop. Looks like there's some pretty bad traffic. Now inching forward about 5 miles an hour, and Tesla did that all on its own. Tesla is increasing speed to about 48 miles an hour, just pacing these cars in front of us as we pass USC. Increasing speed now to 59 miles an hour. Speed control speed setting is still set to 65. Let's go ahead and bump that up, but I feel like there's gonna be some more traffic as we go under some of these underpasses. Seems to be some traffic coming up, but the left lane is still a little bit more quicker. So I might try and get into the left lane after this car on the left tries to pass us, or after it passes us. Some of these cars are slowing down now. Good thing I didn't make that left lane change. Slowing down to 39 miles an hour. Tesla is braking pretty smoothly and pacing these cars in front of us. Slowing down to about 15 miles an hour. Tesla is doing a pretty good job right now, just pacing these cars all around us. We are about to get in our exit in 0.2 miles. This car in front of us just came into our lane. No freakouts from Tesla. It's just pacing it pretty slowly and giving space for the car to come into our lane. Tesla's increasing speed now to close some of this gap. I'm going to go ahead and manually go to the right lane. Tesla's slowing down for some reason. I guess it's just a little sketched out by these cars in front of us, and throwing it back into autopilot. All right, so our exit is coming up in about 0.8 miles. So this is where I'm gonna go ahead and end it, guys. Thanks for watching another video. Please hit that like if you enjoyed it, and comment below on your thoughts on autopilot, or if you have any questions on autopilot, or even questions on buying a Tesla. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.